What up guys, NintendoGamer51 here with some more Skyward Sword. Now I know it's been a while since I last made a video. Let's just forget about that because it's just a common thing in my channel now for some weird reason. So, yeah, that's gonna be a thing now. So now I'm gonna show you how to become super rich. And by rich I mean obviously maxed out rupees within minutes. So if I go ahead and press minus, which I can't do because I have a certain cursed metal in my inventory, as you can see right here. So I have all of these different metals, and the most important ones are the rupee metals, and the cursed metal does have play in this, because what people don't realize is that the cursed metal is basically a rupee metal and a treasure metal combined, with a little bit of a downside. But does that downside really matter when it comes to grinding money and or treasure? So as you can see, we're gonna have multiple metals here. We're gonna have both rupee metals and the treasure metal, which is basically 3 rupee metals at once. And you may be wondering, well, if it's the cursed metal, then when you can't use your pouch, so wouldn't that cancel out the rupee metals? But it will not, because I'm also carrying the 2 life metals, and I still have the 20 hearts that those life metals give. So if we read this, it will say rupees will appear with greater frequency, and if we read the cursed metal, rupees and treasures will appear with greater frequency. So that does mean that that's technically a rupee metal and a treasure metal, which means we have 3 rupee metals with us. 3 of them. That's quite a lot. That's quite a lot of rupees. So let's go ahead and test this out. And as you can see with my hearts, I do have full 20 hearts. Also, I'm in my usual sealed grounds behind the temple area because this has a very decent amount of grass. So if we Skyward Strike and shoot horizontally, look at all those rupees. That was not as much as I was hoping for. Sometimes you get a lot, sometimes you get a little bit. Let's try one more time. Gorko is going to be in the way, but that's fine, I guess. Quite a decent amount of rupees. This run wasn't particularly nice. But if we go ahead and backflip down here, there are quite a few more grass patches, and wow, that is a lot more like it. Look at all of that. There's quite a few more. There's this one. This one doesn't really provide that much because there's not that much grass. There's this one over here. Quite a few rupees. You get, surprisingly with this setup, you get a lot more rupees than you would with goddess walls and things like that. I did the math, and you get around 50, somewhere around 40 to 80 rupees per round. And by per round, I mean per, well, round, I guess, because you would go cut all this grass, you would go into a loading zone, which would be some kind of door or some kind of pathway that leads to a new area, and then you go back through it, and then the map will be reloaded again with all of its glorified, I don't know what kind, awesome grass. And wow, that was a major load. We might be getting the 80 rupees from this one. Woo, okay, let's go to the next one. Come on, be good, be something good. Haruski. There we go, nice. You get rounds like this where you're just bombarded with rupees, and it's awesome. Sometimes you get really bad rounds, sometimes you get really good rounds, and it doesn't really matter that much, especially when it comes to grinding, because you get huge patches like this that make up for those bad rounds, so it's a pretty good average. That patch of grass wasn't the best, and this one's the worst out of all of them. But that was pretty decent. You get good rounds, really good rounds. So I'm gonna go ahead and do a little bit of farming. Oh yeah, there's also a flower patch over here. That flowers do drop rupees, and the easiest way to take care of that is to do a horizontal Skyward Strike, and that'll take care of every single flower. Let me just go ahead and collect some meaningless bugs. And I'm gonna go ahead and do this for 5 more minutes. We currently have 602 rupees. We started out with like, what, 400? Dang, we're doing good. So let's see how much we get in around 5 minutes of doing this. Look at that. 400 rupees within 5 minutes, which is 800 rupees for 10 minutes, 8,000 rupees around about an hour. That's really good. You can max out your wallet within an hour. So that is an awesome way to grind your rupees. Hope you all enjoy. Give it a big, fat, and juicy thumbs up if you liked it. And I will see you all in my next video. See you all then, as Link slowly gets closer and gets more angry. Oh god. See you guys then.